Good morning, everyone. I did a live video this morning about the day's lunar energies, and to be honest, there was some confusion as I was investigating. The calendar and the almanac, there actually were some questions that I had, and there was an anomaly that I was insanely busy yesterday, and I wanted to talk to His Holiness Padmagapa Rinpoche about it, and I didn't. And I think I made an assumption that was incorrect about this anomaly. Now, what happened was there's an anomaly that happened. First of all, let me say that right now we are in an exceptional 90 days. The next 90 days are an exceptional time as Penno's shadow influences us and what's about to happen. This time that we're in right now is called the shadow of Penno, and it is the easy part of what's about to come. So those of you who have kind of been hinting at asking me about this, this is the prediction that the Tibetan Bon made thousands of years ago. It's called Penno. Now, there was something very strange that happened in the lunar energies, and those of you who tuned in this morning and who tuned in the last couple days, I said it was the same lunar day. It was a lunar day, what we call a double lunar day yesterday. So it was a 23rd lunar day 2 days in a row, and then today it was a 23rd day again. Now, I went ahead and talked about the 24th lunar day's energies, but it's not right, because there were some things that were very weird on it and I didn't understand why. For example, today's a bad moon phase, which means that that should be the 25th lunar day, and that's tomorrow. But it was actually influencing today because of what we call the Karana, and the Karana is Vishti, and it creates a bad moon day. Okay, so the problem is that when that happens, it means there's a fight going on in the God's realm right now for what's coming. So there's some really kind of confusing stuff in all of this, but let me just say that these 3 days is an anomaly, and we had the same lunar day 3 days in a row, and then tomorrow's a skip lunar day. But the point of all of this is that, like I said, the next 90 days are going to be extremely important and unusual as Penno's shadow influences things. So, as I said this morning, today is a bad lunar phase, a bad moon phase, and the energies are just kind of weird, and this is so unusual. There is a complete anomaly, and on top of it, some of the Tibetan, the Buddhist calendars suggest that there's only 2 lunar days, but it's just not true. There's 3 in a row. So this is creating sort of a warp in time, a weird anomaly that we're watching very closely, because it's going to bring about some very strange things. And then as next month's energies influence is already hitting us and creating this warp. So what's going to look like a good month next month is actually setting things up for something very strange and very challenging in the fall. So I wanted to correct that stuff from this morning, and it is a wood tiger day. It's just kind of it's a weird time. So I wanted to put that out there. So I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. And of course, as I sit out having my coffee this morning correcting this, everyone decides that they're going to drive past. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Weird time. We are in the shadow of Penno, and it is starting to get a little heavier. So if you guys want to get your chart done, want to get a reading from me, have any questions, contact me, 77930280009 or conjurehope@gmail.com.